Hi guys, it's Grace with Grace Gets Gastric. Today is Tuesday, January 29th, 2019, and I'm here today for my 1 year, 4 week, or 56 weeks post-op VSG update. So to start with stats, again, my name is Grace. I am 5'8", 28 years old, and on January 2nd, 2018, I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy or VSG weight loss surgery. My highest weight ever recorded was 354 pounds in May of 2017, and I was required by my insurance to do a 6-month medically supervised weight loss diet, and over the course of that 6 months I lost 35 pounds, so my starting weight day of surgery was 319 pounds. Last week, I came at you with a weight of 198 pounds, and this morning I weighed in at 197.5, so that is a weekly loss of 0.5 pounds, a loss since surgery of 121.5 pounds, and a loss since my highest weight of 156.5 pounds. I'm really pleased with that. It's a half a pound loss, which is a loss. Ow, geez Louise. Sorry, my drawer is open. But I'm really happy, honestly. I have been kind of fluctuating around that for a bit, and I'll admit yesterday was probably my worst eating day that I've had in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I was a little disappointed in myself and kind of expecting there to not be a loss. So I'm happy that there was, and just getting right back on that horse. Yeah, so what else is going on? If you're following me on Instagram, I do stories sometimes, and so you might have already heard I did a Zumba class for the first time. I think I might have mentioned in my last week video as well that I was going to. It was awful. I hated it. Dance classes are definitely not for me. I've said that before when I tried the Afrobeats class, but I thought that Zumba out of all of them might be better for me. And I did enjoy it more than the Afrobeats. I'm a little bit more familiar with Latin movements, but it's just, I'm just so uncoordinated. I can't move my hips and my feet and my hands at the same time. And the biggest problem, it's not even that like I look ridiculous, it's that I'm so confused and distracted trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing that I end up really not working out very hard because I'm just standing around most of the time like trying to figure it out. And so it's like I don't get my heart rate up. It's honestly just a waste of my time. You know, it's kind of annoying because people are like, oh, you know, it's okay if you're uncoordinated, just go for it. But like, I can't though. I mean, it's wasting my time because I'm not working out because I can't do it very well, you know? So it's not even just that like I don't enjoy it or that I'm not good at it. It's that it's actively not doing anything for me. So why would I waste an hour of my time when I could be on the elliptical or something? Anyways, you can tell I'm really annoyed. It's like getting me annoyed all over again. So dancing is out. I did finally get my photo taken for the gym thing. Actually, I'm going to put my old gym picture up here just so that you can see sort of what I look like, what I looked like when I started the gym. So you can tell there's definitely a big difference. And to just go, you know, from that to being like a member of the month is just insane. It kind of blows my mind. But we were finally able to take my picture. It was super awkward, but it's all done now. Like I said, yesterday was not a great eating day for me. I was hit with the double whammy of someone bringing in fresh brownies and banana bread, which are both things that I love, and I really haven't had much of at all since surgery, maybe any. So I definitely indulged a little bit more than I would want to, but you know, not the end of the world. I'm okay with it. Other than that, I've been pretty spot on, and I've been just like kind of happy with my choices. I did family brunch on Sunday. It was basically our like belated Christmas celebration because the whole family, you know, my sister, my brother, my family, we all got together. And my dad made these sous vide egg bites and his like famous pancakes. He has this amazing pancake recipe. I can't even eat other pancakes. And I had a pancake and I had a sous vide egg bite over the like a meal and a half because we were there for a while, and I'm totally happy with it. You know, like I was fueling my body. I was having some carbs, but I wasn't really having sugar, and sugar is really my downfall, and enjoyed my time with my family. And that was my first time having one of my dad's pancakes since surgery over a year ago, so I was overdue. And like I only ever have them when he makes them, which I'm not around him very often. But yeah, brunch was good. Good to see family. I got some hiking. I got like Christmas presents that we haven't got yet. So I got some hiking boots for my upcoming Machu Picchu trip, which is gonna be at the end of the year. Well, probably in the fall. But I'm gonna start breaking them in now. And yeah, a couple of other things. But the hiking boots were the big thing that I'm really excited about. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I've mentioned it on my channel, but I don't know if I've really like talked about it too much, that I'm going to Florida next week. So I'm leaving next Thursday, so in a little over a week. We're going to visit my grandparents. This might kind of be the last time that we get to see my grandma. I don't know. She's getting older. I'm hopeful that it won't be, but this is sort of why we arranged the trip, is just to make sure that we, get a final trip in. And then we're also going to go to like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Universal Studios and Busch Gardens. I haven't been to an amusement park in years and years, not for a very long time. And I love amusement parks, but one, there's not really a lot where I live. And two, I think I did reach a point with my weight where I was a little bit nervous about fitting and didn't want to have to deal with it. So I'm really looking forward to it, honestly. It's going to be an experience. I'm going with my sister, who won't be able to fit on some of the rides, and I'm nervous that she will not handle that well, and yeah, it's just, I've talked about her before. We have our share of issues relating to my weight loss that we are working through and doing our best to not let become issues. I'm just a little bit worried about how she'll react, because she's always been more sensitive about her weight and sort of like the limitations than I was, even when I was bigger than her. And I think it'll be hard for her seeing me not suffer the same way. And I'm already kind of like on edge because I'm sort of paying for the whole trip. So I'm really just like not in the mood to hear her complain. So I'm a little bit nervous about how that's going to go. I'm also nervous because we're seeing my grandparents, and they have been not great about our weight. Like, our family has not been great about our weight ever. And they've been kind of the worst. I mean, so for example, I got a birthday card from them. My birthday was in November, but I just got it as part of this Christmas. And they gave me the worst compliment I've gotten so far on this journey, which is, we're so proud of you. Keep up the good work. You have lost a lot of weight, and it made you look really beautiful. Which I know is coming from a place of love, but it doesn't like feel great to be like, you've lost a lot of weight and it makes you look beautiful. The implication there, I'm ruining this beautiful moment we're having, was that I wasn't beautiful before, which is not true, because I was. But they have not been great about our weight since we were little, and my sister is already a little bit of the black sheep, if you will. She's she's very different from our family. Everyone in my family, the grandparents, my parents, struggle to understand her. I sometimes struggle to understand her, but I put in more an effort than anyone else. And they're gonna be assholes about the weight thing. They're gonna praise in a way that's really uncomfortable, and they're gonna probably make comparisons. I mean, like, I don't know if I mentioned that, like, a comment my stepmom has made a couple of times, is when I was losing weight, it's like, oh, are you smaller than your sister yet? Like, are you smaller than her? Like, in this weird way that, like, is comparing us. And I'm like, I don't know, that's not important. Like, we can, like, it's sort of like her fears are coming true, like, that's part of the problem, is like, I don't want to make this about her, because it's not about her, it's about me. But other people do sometimes make it about her. And, again, that is why I try to be understanding when she doesn't always, when she struggles sometimes, because I know that it's not all in her head, like, she's not making shit up. People are kind of forcing her to see things that way, because they are constantly kind of bringing up my weight in a way that is meant to make her feel bad, which makes me really upset, like, when people kind of use my weight loss and my success in a way to tear down someone else. It's shitty because it makes me feel like I'm party to that, which is not at all what I want, but it's also not something that I can control. You know, like I can't control how other people perceive things. It's, you know, more things to work on in therapy. Anyways, basically I'm just saying I've got some mixed feelings about this upcoming trip. And I'm nervous about how we're all going to mentally hold up. And I'm nervous about my sister's mental state and me having to be stuck with her if she's not in a good place, because I also know that I'm going to be on a short leash and that I'm not going to be in a good place to be handling her taking out her frustration on me when it's not my fault. But sorry, I've got a therapist for this. I don't need to be totally unloading, but that's kind of like a big thing that's weighing on my mind right now. And it's coming up next week. So I will be checking in one more time before then, but yeah, that's kind of like the big thing. But been working out. I've worked out every day for the past like 14 days straight, except for yesterday, but I count yesterday as a workout because I went to, that was the other thing I was gonna mention. I went to a physical therapist for my hip issue. You know, if you've been watching me, that my hip is my right hip has been kind of acting up since I started running and did my 5K in November. Finally got in to see a physical therapist. He seems to think it's a muscular issue and I just need to like develop my outer glute muscles. I really want to believe him. I really kind of feel like it's a joint issue, which I don't want it to be because that's so much harder to fix and correct. And you kind of can't. And I really don't want that to be it. So we're doing this exercises. I'm going to meet with him once a week for the next 4 weeks. And fingers crossed, you guys, that it works. I am trying to be optimistic, but I really do have a feeling that just based on how it feels when I walk, like there's like kind of a popping. I don't feel like muscles pop. I think it's a joint thing, but I am going to hope that his professional opinion is correct. I'm going to trust in the process and I'll keep you updated. It's super sore today after like the exercises yesterday and then I worked out this morning. So I'm definitely feeling it and I'm hoping that's like a good healing pain. We'll see. Anyways, longer video that I planned, but they always are. I hope you guys are doing well. I am generally doing well. I'm very hungry right now though. I'm not normally so hungry right now at this time because I'm, you know, I still got another, I guess dinner's in like 10 minutes. Anyways, I'm going to stop making this video. I'm going to go eat dinner and I hope that you guys had a wonderful dinner. I'm really excited about my taco salad I'm about to eat and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.